This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Errol the True Spence going what? Bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter part what? 100. Hear me and hear me well. Listen, folks, this is fight night, man. You guys understand, right before I go and watch the fight, and I get lit myself, just like everybody else is going to get lit for this fight. This has been the biggest anticipated fight of the year of 2019. Let me say it again. It's the biggest anticipated fight of the year 2019. The winner of this fight, which is going to be none other than Errol the True Spence, is going to show the legitimacy of why they are the first tier of the welterweight division. Let me say it again. The winner of this fight, which is going to be none other than man down, strap season, the truth. There's no lies behind his fist. Errol, the showstopper Spence, is going to prove unequivocally, unquestionably, that he is the #1 welterweight at the damn division, because he's going to stop Shawn Porter. My prediction of this fight is Errol the True Spence is going to bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter anywhere between 9th to 11th round KO or TKO stoppage. Let me say it again. Errol the True Spence is going to bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter anywhere between 9th to 11th round KO or TKO stoppage, folks. It's really that damn simple. This fight comes down to who wants it more. Errol the True Spence told you, I'm going to break this man's will. I'm going to take the belt off of him. Let me say it again. I'm going to break this man's will, and I'm going to take this belt off of him. For the Errol the True Spence fans, the 214, the DeSoto, the Dallas, the Oak Cliff, you know what I'm saying? The D-Town folks, y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to stand up. It's time to enjoy yourselves. It's time to get ready for an epic show of epic proportions. Let me say it again. It's time to get ready for an epic show of epic proportions. Errol the True Spence is going to go back to what I know and I love best, which is the primary stance of tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style. He's going to be an all-out bulldozing niggas fashion. Let me say it again. He's going to be an all-out bulldozing niggas fashion. It's time for Shawn Constipated Porter to get bulldozed. Errol the True Spence is going to make good on his word when he told Yella Beezy at the end of the Mikey Garcia fight, fuck this boxing shit, man. I'm going back to what? Bulldozing niggas. Let me say it again. Fuck this boxing shit, man. I'm going back to what? Bulldozing niggas. When Errol the True Spence looked and was ready the way that he was at the weigh-in, he was trying to send a message. The message was, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight. I'm at shape. While Shawn Constipated Porter is trying to get in shape, I'm at shape. It's fight night, folks. Remember what I told you guys. If folks give you percentages, they are giving you a percentage of themselves. Let me say it again. If folks give you percentages, they're only giving you a percentage of themselves. We don't do percentage over here. We are men and women of confidence and an abundance mindset. Let me say it again. We are men and women of confidence and an abundance mindset. So in having that confidence and having that abundance mindset, we have to understand the tell of the tape. We have to understand the truth behind the situation. And what's the tell of the tape? What's the truth behind the situation? Errol the True Spence is the truth. He's going to prove that tonight on September 28th. And I don't want to hear this Rudy pulling this pum break stuff, because ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric are trying to set up excuses. They're setting up built-in excuses because they know Errol the True Spence is going to bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter. Let me say it again. They are setting up excuses and built-in excuses as to, oh yeah, Errol the True Spence was supposed to bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter. Errol the True Spence was supposed to beat up Shawn Constipated Porter. But where was that same energy? See, they're not keeping that same energy. Let me say it again. Where was that same energy? Because they're not keeping that same energy. Because in keeping the same energy, they would have never said, oh, it's going to be a unanimous decision. Oh, it's going to be a split decision. Oh, Errol the True Spence is not going. He's not going to bulldoze. He's not going to bulldoze. Like Shawn Constipated Porter, what? Booty boy. Let me say it again. Like Shawn Constipated Porter, what? Booty boy. They're going to say, he's not going to bulldoze. He's not going to bulldoze. Remember, with ultra fanboys, you have to do their work. He's not going to bulldoze. He's not going to bulldoze. No, Errol the True Spence is going to bulldoze. Let me say it again. Errol the True Spence is going to bulldoze. Let me say it again for the number 3, for the number of confirmation, because we driving this point home. Errol the True Spence is going to bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter. It's really that simple, folks. It's bulldozing niggas fashion. It's time for Shawn Constipated Porter to be the sacrificial lamb that he is. Let me say it again. It's time for Shawn Constipated Porter to be the sacrificial lamb that he is. Errol the True Spence ain't got time to be playing with this guy. Let's rehash my preliminary fight pre-breakdown. So now we're going into the final fight prediction. Here's what's going to happen. I told you guys, from round 1 to round 3, Shawn Constipated Porter is going to give a similitude of this fight looking like it's competitive, because we're going to have what's called the fill-out rounds in between these rounds, right? Errol the True Spence is going to collect the data. He's going to figure out Shawn Constipated Porter's bull rushes, his herky-jerky movement, his ability to come in and to try to rush and to try to throw punches, right? By round 3, what you're going to see is Errol the True Spence starting to establish dominance. Dominance is going to establish from the jump, right? From round 1. But round 3 is where you're going to see the dominance really take its effect, because Errol the True Spence is going to keep Shawn Constipated Porter blinded by the end of that damn jab. He's going to keep him at the end of the jab. And he's going to be throwing punches that Shawn Constipated Porter can't see. Keys to victory. You're going to see Errol the True Spence throw shots that you haven't seen him throw in other fights. You're going to see a lot of overhand rights, a lot of overhand lefts, a lot of punch downs on the damn heads, a lot of pushing down on the necks, a lot of elbow throwing to throw Shawn Constipated Porter off of him when he tries to come in and throw headbutts, low blows, you know what I'm saying, and freaking low blows. When Shawn Constipated Porter try to come in again and throw headbutts, elbows, and low blows, Errol the True Spence is going to use his elbow to graze him off of him. And what you're going to see is a lot of stepping to the side, a lot of side stepping. Errol the True Spence is going to use his lateral ability at his highest and his truest and his most properest levels. Let me say it again. Errol the True Spence is going to use his lateral ability at his highest, at his truest, and his most properest levels. He's going to sidestep this motherfucker like nobody's business. Just like he said, you know, in that Fight Hype video 4 years ago when he was talking about the prediction of the fight. He's going to use his angles. Because the elite fighters that are technically and fundamentally sound, know how to use their angles. This is what you're going to see in rounds 4 through 6. Errol the True Spence sidestepping Shawn Constipated Porter, using his angles and throwing mean punches with mean intentions. He's going to technically place his punches. Errol the True Spence is going to chop that body down. Round 4 to round 6 is going to be a chopping of the body down round. And then round 6 to 9, Errol the True Spence is going to continue doing what we call a combination of head hunting and low body work. Let me say it again. Head hunting and low body work. He's going to really break that body down. You know what I'm saying? From round 7 to 9. It's going to be a total annihilation of Shawn Constipated Porter. Then when we get to round 9, Shawn Constipated Porter is going to be a still target. So I expect anywhere between rounds 9 to 11, this is where Errol the True Spence is going to put the foot on the gas. Just like Hinosa Sports keeps the foot on the what? On the next. Hinosa Sports keeps the foot on the what? On the next. Errol the True Spence is like the Tibetan Mastiff that he is in the ring. He's going to apply unlimited pressure anywhere between rounds 9 to round 11. And he's really going to go in for the kill. So Shawn Constipated Porter, the stationary target that he is going to basically get flurries of punishment after punishment after punishment. Errol the True Spence is going to throw everything but the kitchen sink. Let me say it again. Errol the True Spence is going to throw everything but the kitchen sink. And I believe at this point, Errol the True Spence is either going to knock out Shawn Porter, or Barry Hunter is going to prepare himself and throw that towel in, because he's not going to sit there and let Shawn Constipated Porter continue to get beat up. Because I think Kenny Porter's ego is not going to let him throw this towel in. And Barry Hunter is going to supersede that, and he's going to throw it for him. Let me say it again. I think Kenny Porter's ego is not going to allow him to succumb to the beatdown that Errol the True Spence is giving Shawn Constipated Porter. So what's going to happen is Barry Hunter is going to throw that towel in for him. And this is where you guys are going to see Errol the True Spence celebrate like nobody's business, because now he knows without a shadow of a doubt, no matter of the classic dose, no matter of the troglodytes, no matter of the haters and the trolls, his legitimacy at the 147-pound is set. Let me say it again. His legitimacy at the 147-pound division is set, and no one can take that away from him. So September 28th, tonight, is man down, strap season, bulldozing niggas fashion. Errol the True Spence is going to what? Bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter. This is Hinosa Sport. Check it out.